Hello everybody, this is Jane Flame from LifeTree TV. Today, I want to talk about a person who played a critical role in both founding the Republic of Korea and determining the future destiny of the Korean people. He served the Koreans as the first president of South Korea, but the historical evaluation of him is not finished yet and depends very much on people's political positions. His name is Syngman. Today, I'll let you know about who he is and what he did for the Korean people, as informed by the heaven. Captain Udeka's message for today is the cosmic identity of the first South Korean president, Syngman. Let me get started. Mr. Syngman is the president who founded the Republic of Korea. The original spirit of South Korean President Syngman is one of 26 administrators who manage and operate the planet Earth, following the direction of the Creator. The cosmic rank of South Korean President Syngman is belonging to the 14th level of the 11th dimension in the universe. The characteristics of the original spirit of South Korean President Syngman are as follows. Firstly, the original spirit of President Lee was originally an administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet in a galaxy other than the NAVER galaxy or our Milky Way galaxy. This original spirit, which was highly recognized for its outstanding performance as an administrator during its term, was invited to become an administrator of the Earth's spiritual hierarchy. The original spirit of President Lee was ranked second among the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of the planet, who were in charge of interplanetary security in their open galaxy. This original spirit played the role like a police officer or a sheriff in resolving disputes and complaints between the planets in their open galaxy. Secondly, the original spirit of South Korean President Syngman is belonging to a relatively young spirit group in the universe. His original spirit is an administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet who is rich in the energy of love and has a good capacity for understanding and embracing other spirits. The original spirit of President Syngman is a very sociable, outgoing spirit that can exert open-minded thinking. Also, as an administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet, this original spirit is not only ambitious and passionate, but also has bright and pure energy, enabling this spirit to maintain and implement its strong faith and beliefs. Thirdly, the original spirit of President Lee has good features as an administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet who used to manage a planet belonging to an open galaxy. In other words, this spirit is very logical and brilliantly smart, and furthermore, has such penetrating insights as to comprehend the true nature and meaning of the phenomenon, no matter how confusing or chaotic the phenomenon is. This original spirit has not lost its belief in the heaven and in the Creator under any circumstance, and has never lost respect for life. As an excellent administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet, this original spirit has such a great discernment as to keep its central axis of mind from shaking in any situation. Thanks to this character, this original spirit was invited to become an administrator of the spiritual hierarchy of Earth. On Earth, one of the roles that the original spirit of President Lee Syngman was given from the heaven was to found a country called the Republic of Korea, based on the liberal democratic system on the turbulent Korean peninsula, which had been under the Japanese colonization. The detailed reasons the original spirit of President Lee came to the spiritual hierarchy of Earth and its roles are as follows. Firstly, the original spirit of President Lee is an administrator with a great deal of awe and loyalty to the heaven, and the following story clearly illustrates such a character of this original spirit. There were space wars among the planets this original spirit had managed. Due to interplanetary wars, some planets were destroyed and numerous planetary inhabitants lost their own planets and drifted in space, becoming cosmic pirates for survival. 3 of the planets under the supervision of this original spirit were destroyed, and the planetary inhabitants and the administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of these planets have been sent to Earth, which is a prison planet in the universe, by the decision of the heaven. The spirit souls of the planetary inhabitants belonging to these 3 planets have been placed in the North Korean region to dissolve their karmas under the plan by the heaven. Once the spirit souls of these planetary inhabitants belonging to the 3 planets started to enter Earth, the original spirit of President Lee was relocated to the spiritual hierarchy of Earth accordingly, since it used to be involved in securing these 3 planets and hence knows well about this spirit soul group. On Earth, this original spirit has been assigned the mission to manage and supervise the alien spirit souls who have come from alien planets, as well as the role of a consultant for them. Secondly, the original spirit of President Lee, who is closely related to the spirit soul group placed in North Korea, knows the true characteristics of the spirit soul group in North Korea. The spirit soul group placed in the North used to be not only the most belligerent warmongers in the universe, but also the most ferocious and violent species of living creatures in the universe. These spirit souls have the karmas of the cosmic pirates, which is recognized as the most maleficent and cruelest karma in the universe. The spirit soul group in North Korea is those of the planetary inhabitants and their administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of 3 planets. They used to be rampant militarists who built cosmic karmas by waging galactic wars in space and colonizing other planets. To dissolve the karmas of the spirit souls placed in North Korea, the program of the heaven has been executed so far through the communist regime as a league of their own. The heaven gave the original spirit of President Lee the mission to prevent the unique energy of the spirit soul group in South Korea from being mixed together with that of the spirit soul group placed in North Korea. In other words, the role of his original spirit was to set up a system in which each of the spirit soul groups placed in either South or North Korea could reveal its own unique color of energy distinctively. Thus, the system was designed in a way that the communist regime and liberal democratic one can be established in North and South Korea, respectively. Thirdly, the role of the original spirit of President Lee with respect to the Korean peninsula has the following meaning. The central axis on which the heaven designs the programs for the Korean peninsula is the maximization of the bipolarity of light and darkness and the fierce confrontation and conflict between light and darkness. The Korean Peninsula is the place where the bipolarity of light and darkness is most intensely manifested and also where ideological confrontations are programmed to occur most starkly in the world. The original spirit of President Lee was given the role as an energy carrier to lay the groundwork on which South and North Koreas could build their own ideological and spiritual foundation on the Korean Peninsula. To be specific, this original spirit was given the role of establishing a liberal democratic system centered on Christianity in South Korea, so that the bipolarity of light and darkness can be thoroughly revealed on the Korean Peninsula, which is why its avatar, Syngman, was born to become the first president of the Republic of Korea. Fourthly, the spirit soul group placed in North Korea is the most violent and belligerent spirit souls in the universe. They were the codes of the spirit souls such as reptiles, crustaceans, or insects on their home planets in order to experience the lives of intelligent living creatures during the sixth major cycle of the grand universe and build the largest karmas in the universe. In order to dissolve karmas as fast as possible, these spirit souls in North Korea have been experiencing the most outrageous dictatorship under the communist regime based on materialism. To the original spirit of President Lee, the heaven gave the program for its avatar to choose Christianity as his religion and become a president of a country. Furthermore, through the original spirit of President Lee, the heaven installed the energies of bipolarity on the Korean Peninsula, along with the material matrix based on ideological confrontations. While the communist regime based on materialism was established in the north of the Korean Peninsula, a liberal democratic system along with the creationism was settled in the south. For the experiment to implement the bipolarity of light and darkness starkly, the spirit souls who have the largest karmas have been placed into North Korea, whereas the spirit souls of the DAUM tribes who have the energy of Creator most abundantly have been put into South Korea. The spirit souls placed in North Korea have been dissolving their cosmic karmas by going through the world's most unique and most closed communist system, armed with North Korea's state ideology called Juche. On the other hand, the spirit souls placed in South Korea are people belonging to the DAUM tribes who have the legitimacy as the Koreans. In South Korea, the heavenly program has been installed and run for these people in order to educate and train the spiritual leaders and spiritually enlightened people who are scheduled to construct and lead a new spiritual civilization on the new earth and on the new heaven after the cataclysmic shift in Earth axis is ended. The original spirit of President Lee, who is best aware of the spirit soul group placed in North Korea, was given the role of establishing the liberal democratic system combined with creationism in South Korea against materialism-based communism in North Korea. The original spirit of President Lee faithfully fulfilled this role given by the heaven. On behalf of the heaven, I would like to express my deep gratitude and warm heart to the original spirit of President Syngman. I would also like to say to the spirit souls who are busy in dissolving their karmas in North Korea, that the heavens' pain and tears have always been with them and also will continue to be with them. Through communicating and coordinating with the heaven, I, Captain Udeka, disclose the secret of the universe for the Koreans who continue to fight each other, not knowing why they live or where they are heading. Also, I'm sending this heavenly news to the heavenly people whose consciousness are awakened, and to the Koreans who are not only the descendants of the heaven living on the Korean peninsula, but also the people destined to open a new spiritual civilization on the new earth and on the new heaven. I wish all the best for the Koreans. February 28th, 2020, Udeka wrote. His message was translated by Twin Flame. Thank you so much for listening.